Hey everyone, welcome back to Tom Talks Gaming. We're playing Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn Part 2 Prologue. What I like to do on this channel when it's Fire Emblem games is I don't follow the story at all. I mean, what I do is I play a map that's within the game to try to avoid spoilers and whatnot. But also so I can just show you guys how to, what strategy to employ on any given map. And also, the strategy I employ on these maps can apply to most other Fire Emblem games as far as not presenting a target or using indirect attacks to weaken an enemy, then to send in a melee unit to hit them, and you lose less and less health. Or use a strong character, put a strong character within range of enemies, that way they come forward to hit the strong character. Either they miss or they actually do hit the person, but they can take the hit. And then the weaker characters can go finish them off next turn. So all these strategies I employ on Fire Emblem, I can also on this Fire Emblem can do different Fire Emblem games as well. So there is value to watch them, other than just this particular map. Right now we got Queen Alencia and a Pegasus Knight, or a Pegasus. I think her class is Queen. Once again, there's a rock paper scissors mechanic in Fire Emblem, where swords beat axes, beat lances, and lances beat swords. She's got a critical hit on him, 100% hit rate. Anyway, so the objective of this particular map is to survive for 8 turns, and also make sure Leanne, which is the girl with white wings, or the Heron from the Lagoose tribe, the Heron tribe, make sure she doesn't get kidnapped by any of them. Either on turn 2 or 3 hard, the Draco Knight is going to show up on this map, and then we're going to have Marcia or Alencia talk to him. That way we can recruit him and use him throughout the game. He's one of the strongest characters in this game. Could be debated, but maybe not. It's also important to make sure any Herons like Leanne, the girl with the white wings from the bird tribe, they can't fight. They're like the dancer class, or the people that you have to sit them next to a character that already moved, and they make it so they can move a second time, but they can't defend themselves, so be very careful. I'll make sure they're never able to be hit. Because if they get hit, they're probably going to die. Even more likely than a mage. Right now this is I don't know how to say his name, he's from the Raven tribe. Kilvas, something like that. Okay, looks like a Draco Knight with an axe. He's attacking Marcia. You see, even though she has a lance, that doesn't mean they automatically hit her. There's more likely of a chance of axe beating than the lance as far as hitting. And I think it's because she has a lance attacking axe why she missed that second hit. Anyway, here comes Har, one of the best in Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. He's always sleepy, this guy. Always sleepy. Anyway. He's gonna come in, he's talking and stuff. I don't read this stuff. At least not for purposes of these videos. Like I said, just talking strategy. We're on turn 2, we need to go for 8 turns. I'm gonna have her talk to Har very quick. That way I can start using him and he'll have a blue health bar, so I can control him. As opposed to him killing someone and just leaving the area, which is what he did my first time playing this Fire Emblem game ever. And I just started game over because I didn't realize I had to talk to him in order for him to join my team. I thought they just automatically join. Also, when you play a Fire Emblem game, it's worth, even if you've never played it before, you don't want to read the story, researching online the differences, say, between Sacred Stones and Radiant Dawn. That way you know, okay, there's no bonus experience inside Sacred Stones. You want to make sure people are leveled up a certain way or play a certain way. See how the class system works. When should you promote the class is different in Radiant Dawn as opposed to, say, Shadows of Valentia. Shadows of Valentia, you don't wait till level 20 to class up. You class up as soon as you're able to raise the class. Inside Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, it's better if you can to go to level 20 and then go to level 1 of the next class. Classes being Fighter going to Warrior, and Warrior become a Reaver, or Archer becoming a Sniper, and a Sniper becoming a Marksman, that sort of thing. So yeah, I recruited him. Also, guides online for other games, and this game, sometimes you need to talk to a neutral character or an enemy with a specific unit on your team in order to recruit them. So, if you're there's fun just to playing it just blindly, but then also if you want to make sure you get all the characters, it's worth looking at a guide, or make sure you're playing just doing it right and leveling everyone up the way you need to be, given differences between the games. It's worth checking. Anyway, yeah. So the strategy basically for this map is make sure Leanne doesn't get hit. Kill those Draco Knights. Most people, they'll just go sit, but a lot of people can go sit in the corner and just defend for 8 turns, but what I like to do, I'm a bit more aggressive since this is my 4th time beating this game. I'd like to take everyone out, so that way I think I get a little bit more bonus experience, but then also I get to pick up, I think the weapon the boss gets. I forget, we'll see. But also my units get experience points and level up a lot more. Anyway, just a preference. If this is your first time playing through, maybe just sit back in the corner and have Har, Marcia, and the Queen, and the Black Raven attack the enemy. Actually, Har is probably good enough on this. You might just send him and Marcia out to go take out some of these guys from Benyon forces, the Red Draco Knights. It all depends, but this one I get a bit aggressive and I take everyone out. And that way the last couple of turns, I just sit around waiting for the turns to end. You gotta be careful though. Always be careful in this game and any other Fire Emblem game. Except maybe Fates on Phoenix mode. It's a joke within the community. Sometimes I envy people, their first Fire Emblem game is Fates. It's like, oh, this is really good, but if you start off with any other Fire Emblem game, you see how Fates doesn't quite measure up as much. Or maybe it's just because it's different. That's probably it. Let's see here. The enemy's using a hand axe to attack me, and I have a steel axe. And if you're new to this channel or Fire Emblem, there's melee weapons you can only do with a range of 1, and then there's other like axes, which are melee weapons, which like a hand axe or a short axe or a spear for lance wielders that you can use at a distance. And they're most useful to use at a distance when the other person doesn't have a ranged weapon. Let's see here, we got this guy. We're on turn 3, we need to survive for 8. All while making sure they don't capture Leanne, the Heron Princess of the bird tribe of the Herons. Lagoons. Smithers! So yeah, see if I want to kill this boss, I'll get a short axe, which is a ranged weapon that axe users can use. And short axe, I think, is a little bit more powerful than a hand axe. Some characters or units, like Har, he can use lances and axes, but his specialty is axes. That's why he has holding a lance as well. Kill him, Har, kill him! Gotcha. Attaboy. I remember when my cousin was teaching my brother and I pitching coaching, so we used to play baseball. And when we do wind up correctly, he'd say, attaboy. I thought it was funny. That's why I typically say to my dog, Fred, he's alive. Attaboy, Fred, attaboy. Like that, you know? Let's see here, okay. Making sure no one's in range of the Heron unit. Let's just call her Leanne. The girl with the white wings and the long blonde hair. Leanne. We'll just go by her name. Leanne. No confusion, just Leanne. I always think of, sometimes I accidentally talk in certain rhythms that mimic people I look up to in a way. Anyway, yeah. See, this is what I mentioned. Leanne of the Heron tribe, she she can stand next to someone, use the Galdir, and make then a unit move a second time or perform a second action within one turn. Other classes like that in other games are like the Dancer unit, where they just dance and it makes it so within one turn a unit can move twice, or do twice as many actions, whatever it's called. Once again, he has a ranged weapon. I have my not ranged weapon on, so he can attack me without me hitting back. I could put the lance with iron poleaxe. Yeah, sword beats axes, makes it harder for him to hit me. He had a 7% chance of hitting me. So yeah. As you see in the top middle of the screen, it shows percentages and damage that would be caused. See, this guy doesn't have a ranged weapon, so he comes right at me. 33% chance of hitting me, and he did. He got 3 damage. Now, although Hard does have a javelin I could hold on to, like have him hold, so if someone attacks him with a hand axe, he can throw the javelin. I'm not doing that because he'd be weaker than the other Draco Knights if they were using axes. Not so much weaker, but more of a chance that they'll hit him and cause him damage. So I'm just letting him get hit or dodge the hand axes. Also, in Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, at the beginning of each turn, it's probably a good idea to battle save in case you lose a unit within that turn. You don't have to restart the whole map if you want to move on, not move on without the unit. You just have to reset and go back to the beginning of that turn via battle save. Also, if you battle save, you can still completely restart the chapter map instead of saying resume chapter, just restart chapter. Okay, now I'm going after the boss. And he's gonna die. I don't think he's gonna die with me attacking him right here. It might take a couple turns, but he will eventually die. Do they now? Here's your chance to beg for life. I think that might be what he said. See, the short axe, if I kill him, I get. You can tell that by the lettering, short axe in the font. It looks red. Steel axe is in white. See? Can't steal it if I die. But if it's in red like that, short axe, it means after he dies, whoever kills him picks up that item. Okay. Also, what we call it units inside this game, if they're mounted, such as cavalry or air units like Pegasus Knights or Draco Knights, or even a bird tribe Lagoos, they have a skill, I think it's called Canto. And basically, it's if you if you perform an action, like I go attack someone, I use 3 spaces. And after I'm done attacking, if I have 3 more spaces I can move, I get to move. As opposed to other Fire Emblem games, if you move only 3 spaces with your horse, after you attack, you don't get to use those other 3 or 4 spaces you're able to do with your moving. That's all Canto basically is. You get to use whatever movement you did not use when you move towards the enemy or whatever it was you're doing. It's worth taking note of. It can be useful later in the game, especially if you want to attack someone and then go back to where they can't reach you. As long as you measure out the correct spaces, it comes in very much in handy without exposing, say, a weaker unit to subject punishment of getting killed. Here we go. 85% hit chance, they have 43% hit chance. I might take 12 damage here. Nope, they missed. Hopefully I can kill this guy with... Yeah, there we go. Poor guy. Oh look, he's like fainting. It's like with Pokemon. He fainted. Anyway, I think they do that in Pokemon. I don't play Pokemon all too much, but I do every now and then. Here and there, I'll get a game. Typically when I was younger. First one I really played was Pokemon Blue. And I think also Pokemon Crystal and Gold. Let's see here. Okay, so hand axe. Also, if you're new to this channel or Fire Emblem, there's a feature in Fire Emblem called Permadeath, where if your unit gets loses all its hit points, they die there and they don't come back within the game or the next map, unless you're playing Fire Emblem Fates. That's why it's important to battle save, also be careful with your strategy, especially if you want to continue the game with all the units, like a completionist kind of thing. Some units are so weak I don't even put them on the battlefield. I'm talking about Meg and Fiona from Part 1 of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I see Meg the first time, I always say, shut up, Meg. Shut up, Meg. Shut up, Meg. Anyway, let's see if this guy can finish him off. Yep, 24. He has 0% hit rate, I have 100% hit rate. Like I said, I'm a bit aggressive in this. I try to attack the enemy and take them all out. That's usually how I am. Even there, you'll see later in the game, there's maps you have to defend like a citadel for like 15 turns, 12 turns, or defeat the boss. And I go out to defeat the boss. You also get more bonus experience that way if you end a map chapter map in less turns. The less amount of turns you use, the more bonus experience you can get. I believe that's how it works. I think there's other ways to get bonus experience too within the chapter maps, but I have to research that. I just do the best I play the best I can strategy wise, and then also what do you call it? Yeah, in the short amount of turns. Let's see here. Okay, we might need to have him. See, I don't want him to. I don't know. I gotta see if I can attack this guy or can I pick her up. I might just have to guard that area. Sword axe. Yeah, right. This should be able to. Okay, vigor. Here we go. Yeah, I'll have her go attack that guy. She should be able to take him out. Should. Keyword. See the sword. Yeah, way over there. Let's go there in case I need to have the Raven pick him up. The Goose unit. Here we go. Yeah, I guess I could take away 2 of his hit points. I'm gonna have to sneeze in a second. I'll get out of the way of the mic when I do that. Sorry. I covered the mic with my head like 3 feet away. Hopefully you guys don't hear me sneeze. Happens. We all have to sneeze every now and then, do we not? There we go. That guy's down to 15 hit points. Let's move. Have her wait right there. Hard to defeat this guy with 1 hit. I don't want him to kill her. 13. He could kill me if... Yeah, he could kill me. Might be worth... Let's see what we're gonna do here. Okay. She has a vulnerary. I'll go have Har trade her for the trade her with the vulnerary. He has a vulnerary. Actually, I should take his because no one's gonna hit that guy. And if he does get hit, you can take the hit. He's a diffuse for the most part. You can take the hit. Okay. Har. Only trade. We're gonna take the vulnerary. Use the item, and I will be healed to a certain extent. Vulnerary is healed 20 HP inside Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. A lot of other games they only heal 10 HP. Equip, ranged weapon, rescue. When a unit rescues another unit and holds them, it brings down their stats a little bit. But some units it doesn't. I think Tabern, King of the Hawk tribe, doesn't. He has something called Savior, I think it is. That when he lifts another character or holds on to them, it doesn't affect his stats whatsoever. I think I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. Yeah, hit percentage. She dodged it. Good girl. Clever girl. Clever girl. Isn't that like something from Jurassic Park? Clever girl? I don't know. I remember seeing that as a kid. It was more impressive than the Jurassic Worlds, not because storyline or anything. I mean, it might be. I haven't watched it in a long time, so got to remember the basics of the story. But the dinosaurs, because I think they were machines and more so props as opposed to digital. You seem more impressive that way, I believe, in my opinion. In my humble and not so humble opinion, depending what I'm talking about. Okay. A lot of times in prologue chapters, especially early in the game. This isn't early in the game; it's part 2, but there's nothing particularly difficult about this chapter. You can either just try to stay away and have Leanne protected, or you can try to go kill the enemy so you can just chill for the last couple turns or something like that. It's a very small map too, especially by the size of the grid. Usually I have these guys killed by now. It's odd. Equip. Da 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 da. Shouldn't take more than a few more minutes. We're on turn 6, we need to survive for 8 turns. We'll have her go here. Maybe drop Leanne? No, just hold on. We're almost done. Have this guy... No, he's not really close enough. He's Lagustone. I'll just have this guy stay over here. He'll, what was it called? It was Laguz. No, yeah, I'll have him revert, and Lagustone makes him go back automatically to full Laguz form. I'll explain in a different video about the Laguz and their form shift. They're shifting in forms. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. Har should be able to take this guy out now. They're going after her because I think they think she's a weaker target. Maybe so, I don't know. Yeah, she's a girl. Different bone structure and whatnot. Smaller body frame, I suppose. Whatever. Here we go. Attack with the beak. Times 2, that'd be 24. Yeah, this guy's gonna die now. It's about time. I like saying that. It's about time. Anyway. This map is almost over. Anyway, yeah. Let's see. Har should be able to take this guy out. Where is it? Should I try her first? It's like 2 of the... What? He's still not in range? This is taking longer than I wanted. What? She was able to hit him before, but now it's like no damage? That's odd. At least before she'd get 1 damage. It's extremely odd. Yeah, this is making no sense to me. Okay, let's kill him with Har. Yeah, let's kill him. 92% hit rate, 12 damage each hit. He has 15 hit points, I had 24 damage. He's gonna die. And I dodged his 35% attack rate. Dead. There we go. What turn is this? And since this is a survive 8 turns and not survive 8 turns or defeat boss, I have to do all 8 turns. So it's very likely that I have to just wait out this next turn. Short axe, yes. Yes. Turn 7, that's not too bad. Could be worse. I'll have her talk to Har, because they knew each other from the Mad King's War and Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Anyway, this has been Tom Talks Gaming. If you want, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you want to support my work further than that, there's a link in the description below to a joke book I wrote. It's an ebook, so just read it via the Kindle app. Yeah, it's $5. But anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe, most important. And I hope you enjoyed this. It's been Tom Talks Gaming. I got a whole other turn. I'm doing... See what... I defeated all the enemies, and so I start saying, like, share, comment, subscribe. And I got like a whole other turn. There we go. Now the... Take care, guys and girls.